And new tonight, kids and guns on school grounds. We have learned tonight that 4 kids have been arrested with guns on school grounds in Tacoma, and that's just since May. We also know a 13-year-old was arrested Friday after an alleged school threat. Police got a report that the student allegedly threatened to replicate the South Texas school shooting. We've learned the incidents happened at 4 different schools. Let's get right to KOMO's Jackie Kent with more details and a warning tonight from police. Jackie.
Yeah, Michelle, we are at Lincoln High School, just one of the schools where kids reportedly brought guns to campus. And today we talked to a couple of students off camera who said they're concerned that, and we're surprised to hear that a couple of those cases happened here. And of course, they're concerned for their own safety going forward.
We're really pushing out the if you see something, say something.
Now more than ever, Tacoma police are urging students to report any suspicious behavior after arresting 5 teenagers since May. Among them, a 13-year-old Mason Middle School student who allegedly threatened to recreate the Uvalde, Texas shooting, but never had a gun.
The student claimed they were going to shoot other students.
The other arrests were for bringing guns onto their school campuses at 2 middle schools and a high school.
Even if it's just a gun on school and no threats were made, or if someone took a gun to school to feel safer, like they were going to protect themselves from bullying, right? Not acceptable to have guns at school.
Tonight, students off camera at Lincoln High School tell us they were surprised to hear the details of one of those incidents that happened at their school.
The students had a school walkout and went to Lincoln Park, and there was an altercation, and a student pistol whipped another student. That suspect actually turned himself in and was arrested.
Of course, this comes at a time when safety is top of mind for everyone in the week since the mass shooting in Uvalde.
It's obviously a grave concern for us that guns are being taken onto school campuses.
And as students here in Washington have been outspoken against gun violence.
Hey, hey, ho, ho! Guns in schools have got to go, hey!
They're among the reasons why police are urging parents to talk to their kids about reporting any suspicious behavior or threats to their teachers. Police say in most of these recent cases, students waited until they got home to tell their parents, who then called police.
We want to just make sure that all of our students at our Tacoma schools are safe and know that when they report something, the Tacoma police will look into it.
Yeah, no, it's very sad. I've never actually even seen anything like that except downtown.
Now at 11, a Seattle neighborhood left rattled after investigators say an elderly man shot and killed his own wife. Police say the 89-year-old called 911 after he killed her inside a home on 15th Avenue in the Central District. KOMO's Joel Marino's live in the neighborhood with reaction from the family as well as the people who live there. Joel?
Mary, about a half-dozen family members were out here while police were investigating. They were going through a range of emotions, didn't want to talk on camera, but they told me that they are devastated that a marriage that lasted for decades would end in deadly violence.
A team of forensics experts pulled on protective suits and went inside a home where a woman had been shot dead.
Truly heartbreaking for the whole block. I mean, you can tell everyone's very concerned.
Investigators say a call came in from this house just before 2 in the afternoon. The man on the line said his wife was dead and he had shot her. Officers showed up and took him into custody.
I mean, generally a pretty safe neighborhood, or feels safe anyway.
The suspected gunman is 89 years old, and police say his wife was 83. It's unclear what led up to the shooting, but a daughter of the elderly couple said she'd been urging her parents to sell the home and move into assisted care, but has no idea why police say her dad killed her mom. Neighbors say it's a tragedy.
Not a fun thing for the neighborhood. I feel bad for everyone involved.
People who live nearby say the couple would sometimes sit out on the front porch, but generally kept to themselves. Because of their age, some neighbors would pitch in and run errands, never guessing this couple's lives would take a violent turn.
I used to bring them a couple treats here and there, so it's totally a devastating loss for the block, for sure.
We were just watching a movie, and then she got an email, and then she went to go lock the door, and he was in the hallway, and they made eye contact, and then she went back in the room and she showed us go hide, and then we went to go hide behind behind my teacher's desk and behind the backpacks. And then he shot the little window, and then he went to the other classroom, and then he went, there's a door between our classrooms, and he went through there and shot my teacher and told my teacher goodnight and shot her in the head. And then he shot some of my classmates and the whiteboard. When I went to the backpacks, he shot my friend that was next to me, and I thought he was gonna come back to the room, so I grabbed the blood and put it all over me. And
what did you do then when you put the blood on yourself?
just stay quiet, and then I got my teacher's phone and called 911.
And what did you tell 911?
I told her that we need help and to send the police in our classroom.
If there was something that you want people to know about that day and about you, right? Or things that you want different, what would it be?
To have security.
Do you feel safe at school? Why not?
Because I don't want it to happen again.
And you think it's going to happen again?
Mr. Cerrillo, you're now recognized.
Hello. Hello, today I come because I could have lost my baby girl. She's not the same little girl that I used to play with, hang around with, and do everything, because she was daddy's little girl. I have 5 kids, and she's the middle child. I don't know what to do, because I think I would have lost my baby girl. My baby girl is the world, 'cause not only once, but twice, she came back to us. She's everything, not only for me, but her siblings and her mother. I thank y'all for letting me be here and speak out, but I wish something will change, not only for our kids, but every single kid in the world, because schools are not safe anymore. Something needs to really change. Thank you.
Thank you for your testimony, and I understand you are now leaving. We thank you for...
Hi, everyone. I'm Preston Phillips from KOMO News. Thanks for checking out the KOMO YouTube channel. You can see more of our videos right here by clicking on the video links for more news from the Seattle area and Western Washington. Oh, and don't forget to click the subscribe button below so you don't miss our YouTube updates.